to PNC News. My name is Leslie Verkyker and I'm back like not your father. Sorry, father, I hate you. In today's news, police has urged the public don't pick money at cash-in-transit robberies. Bystanders were shot dead during a cash-in-transit heist to resist the urge to pick up money. A Coke truck is fine, but not a cash-in-transit van. Know what you can pick up. And in other news, our famous hat-wearing former minister now knows what it feels like to be ghosted 10 times in a row. You know it's bad when criminals are ghosting your call.
Hi, you have reached the voicemail of Garfield. Can't get Kanchulagat. Don't leave your voice message. I will find you.
Oh, someone on my leadership, look, I was just trying to reach you just so we can, align everything that we've been speaking about. I understand your phone can be off. You're a busy man. You're in meetings. It's on vibrate. Things happen, I understand. But yeah, as soon as you get this, please call me back leadership. Appreciate it.
Hi, you have reached the voicemail of Garfield. Can't get Kanchulagat. Don't leave your voice message. I will find you.
Leadership, twice in a row, voicemail. Hey, what is going on now? I'm getting a little worried. I hope you are fine, but you seem to be a man who's always on the phone, so you missing my calls is just a little suspicious.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of Garfield. Can't get Kanchulagat. Don't leave your voice message. I will find
Hey, Baba. My calls acting like you are special in this country of ours. Chief, you owe your position to who I am, Baba. And that silly hotel of yours, penthouse, whatnot, you think it's special just because you've got fake Egyptian cotton. Now you're out here talking about you don't answer my phone calls. You must answer my phone calls. Why aren't you answering my phone calls? Hey, man, Pendula. Jesus. Listen, man, I'm sorry for that outburst. You must understand. As a Zulu man, sometimes you are prone to just break out into loud. But I'm sorry. Your shits were amazing. Your shits were amazing. I'd love to come. I'll pay full price this time. just please call me back. That's all I'm asking. Ne? Please call me back. Ngenzeni na yo ngenze ngenzeni na ngenze call me back awukhole ungiphendwa awungido ngenzeni na. I promise 30% this time, none of that 10% stuff. 30. Yeah.
Now for the sports. Welcome to Sports and Stuff Like It. My name is Eusebius Swinyak, and this is your Sports Bulletin. Let's first dive into rugby. The Springboks women pulled off a 29-24 stunner against Italy, securing their first ever Rugby World Cup quarter-final spot. That's right, history was made. Italy thought they were eating pasta, but the Boks served them pap and wors with extra chili. It was their first ever win over Italy, and now South Africa's in the top 10 in the world, from underdogs to overachievers. It's like going from Kasi netball to the Olympic finals in one season. Can you imagine what this team could achieve if women actually supported women's rugby? Coach Swiss the Brain was glowing like he just got approved for an RDP house. He said it was all about teamwork, tactics and belief. Translation: we actually had a plan and for once it worked out. Now moving on to your football news. Manchester United finally caught a break, beating Burnley 3-2 in their Premier League match. Bruno Fernandes scored a late penalty because honestly, United without a penalty is like KFC without a streetwise 2. It just doesn't feel right. This win was massive for Coach Ruben, who was sweating more than a guy at Home Affairs with the wrong documents. Yaya Girigamba. And now moving on to your weird sport of the week. It's called shovel racing. Yes, it's real. Take sledding, remove the sled, and hop on a shovel like you are late for work. It started with ski resort workers using shovels to move quickly because apparently walking was too mainstream. In 1997, it even made it to the Winter X Games, but they banned it for safety reasons, which is wild because the X Games have motorbikes flipping upside down, but a guy on a shovel is too risky. Competitors even wax the bottom of their shovels to go faster, hitting speeds of 135 kilometers per hour. That's faster than a metro police chasing a polo with no number plates. Imagine explaining that injury at the hospitals. Doctor, I hit a tree. What were you doing? Skiing? No. I was on a shovel. And that shovel racing, it almost describes Man United's whole season so far. They just skidding by. And that's all the time I have here at Sports and stuff like that. My name is Eusebius Swinyak. Back to you, Leslie, you praying mantis.
Thank you, Eusebius Umsunzuzos. Now for economy. Over to you, Joyce the charlatan.
Thank you so much for that, Lulu Buffet. Welcome to the economic segment with your trusted commercial economist, Joyce Thabng and Kitleka Summertime. First up, President Cyril Ramaphosa has called for increased collaboration and investments by both the Zimbabwean and South African private sectors to maximize the amount of trade between the two countries. To be honest, I'm all for collaboration, but to collab with a 1 million Zim dollar note seems like putting a tie on lay-by. He further appeals for increased investment in the provision of seeds, irrigation schemes, and agro-processing in the region to build resilience in pursuit of food security. Pertinent word, food security. SADZA is at an all-time low. Secure the bag, I guess. Moving on to your next story, South Africa's Group of 20 G20 presidency approaches its last 100 days. The country is ramping up efforts to host a historic G20 Leaders Summit, the first of its kind on African soil, scheduled for November 22 to 23, 2025 in Johannesburg. Yay, my girls, ramp up your suitcase and get ready. The jets are fueled and I know there's space for you and your home girls. South Africa has chosen the theme Solidarity, Equality and Sustainability for its presidency, reflecting its commitment to addressing global challenges, with particular emphasis on Africa's development agenda and the priorities of the global south. If you haven't already noticed, the theme in Sauda in 2025 is Let's show the whole world we can bring peace in our land. Pambili nga group work, Pambili!
It's a forum of governments and central banks from 19 different countries and the European Union. Together, they represent 2/3 of the world's population.
Moving into your bigger economic indicators, a burger in the USA will cost you 93 rand 39 cents. In the UK, 112 rand 30 cents. In China, 62 rand 44 cents. And in France, 98 rand 96. And finally, in South Africa, 33 rand 30. That's all I have for you this week. Good night. God bless. Happy eating. Back to you, Lefura.
Now for the crime in criminalities to where the crime must be. Over to you, Makoratulala.
Danko Leslie, all of our faith is Kgotatso corner 10:45 is Kgotatso kwenza imali Cliff engathandeki ibhara engasabeki qala kami ngiqwale ngawe bafethu you know Makora always says nice things for you ne ha Nina you are my future bosses because here at PNC News we don't do things in halves, we take it to the highest level. Yeah, it all Marafere, are you tired of paying bills? Are you tired of load shedding? Are you tired of everything in Clegg? Are you tired just like how I am tired? Well, if that's the case, me and my partners at Stark Word International are bringing you an opportunity of a lifetime. Yabona, if you are 18 to 22, mfuna. If you are on social media and you don't fact check everything that you receive and you believe is true on social media, sifuna we. We are recruiting a limited number of go-getters for a high-paying hospitality job in the beautiful, sunny overseas. Yabona wena, you are the one we are looking for. This is for you. For example, you'll get a lot of benefits. Benefit number 1. No more social media. We are calling it complete digital detox. We are training you for your future life. Hey, say I value social media. Sithi le ngona le simala. Simala. Yes. And then if you sign that non-negotiable contract, we will take your phone and your passport. No distractions, just pure, unadulterated focus. You can focus on your new career. It's like a wellness retreat, but with a lot more opportunities. And we will assign you guys to different countries. Ezinye ingane, zila. Ezinye ingane, zile. Zile. Benefit number 2, you'll be living in a secure, high-density accommodation complex. We call it the Opportunity Hub. Your bed is just a few steps away from Ispansako. The doors lock from inside for your safety, and the windows are decorative. It's all about immersion, Bafethu. Even I live there. See, I ain't bougie. See, I ain't bougie. And the best part, the pay is potentially unlimited. Yes, your generous salary will be paid directly to us. We will cover your flights, your training, your accommodation with your salary. And also, we'll take a piece of the money because of administrative fees, things like that. You might not physically hold any money, but you'll be rich in experience. We will feed you. Sometimes we'll even sprinkle peaches in the diet. Anyway, if perfect, this is your opportunity. Shailu Makoda, PNC, and text the number 08 traffic. No. I see I'm a speed cop. It's just a new career choice for you. This is a binding multi-year commitment. There is no getting out of this contract, ever. Yeah, we are a family, and you don't leave family. You never leave family. Optimize these revenue streams, Buffett. We will even throw in a pink fur coat. So, if you are ready to say goodbye to your old life, your family, and all your personal agency, this is for you. DM me, traffic, and send your picture and the ID also for application form that you cannot get back. And then kiss your old life. Goodbye. See your friends again. You can stay hopefully. I'm sure it's hopey. Yeah. Remember, it's not a trap, it's a transition. Bafethu, isikhathi sokwenza imali manje. Makoda, out. Send another email. Semalini manje ntwana yami. Oh, back to you, Leslie, in studio.
Thank you, Makora Tulala, for the crimes and the criminalities. Now for entertainment with the one and only Thabiso di Robatsapara.
Dumelang bagaetso, lebitso la ka ke Thabiso di Robatsanoga aka Taps on Entertainment News. Re thabela ho sebetsa gape. Hey, ntse re le busy ba renkela di debit order, re sna di chelete. Glad to be back in front of your screens today. In top stories, Manyora Amapiano bare di khosi tsa di Scorpion, Maphorisa le Kabelo, the Smalls filled out Loftus, ne go sa buiwe se Afrikaans, ne go sa dlaliwe rugby, ne go dladiwa Amapiano. What a beautiful event. Star-studded cast ne go na le bo Mafiki Zolo, kire le bona bo Casper Nyovesti was there dressed like a female gospel artist. Ashuka di shine ya 2PC. At some point it got so hot I tobola, and that's when he decided to deliver some souls to Jesus Christ.
There's a name above all names. His name is Jesus Christ. Call on him today. You don't have to go to church to call on God. He is right here.
Thank you for doing the Lord's work at an Amapiano concert, my brother. Hallelujah. In other news, bagaetso, it seems sadness has struck the industry once again. We laid to rest veteran actor Mam Nandi Nyembe. And this was a heartfelt dedication from one of her co-stars, Max Papo.
Come, I tell you, Christ Mugwana is here. Come, I tell you, Togon Chinga is here. Come, I tell you. I want about Tabatana, Batana Kadi Pleke Pleke, Malupe Satawena, Maluke Satawena, Mewarona, Takalani. Zone 14. Adulting.
Thank you for those moving words, Max. Rakashakara, Rakataka, Rabaskereto, Rabataka. In other news, ladies and gentlemen, let's get tickets Salona for the Bioscope Comedy Sundays Comedy Festival. Yes, happening this coming week till the weekend from the 4th of September till the 7th. Go Bioscope 44 Stanley. Tickets, link, everything in the description below. Samayang Lilo Tsecha, take a date, take the wife, take the girlfriend, whichever ones you can afford. It seems one rapper's trash is another rapper's treasure, where some have decided not to freestyle given the opportunity on DJ Speedster's 5FM hip hop show. Others decided to heed the call. Here are some of the rappers who can freestyle.
Man, why go on, brethren?
I'm good, thanks. How you doing?
Oh, fantastic and wonderful, fantabulous.
Nice. And what brings you to 5 hip-hop nights this evening?
Me came in my vehicle, of course. How you think I get here?
No. I said what, not how.
Oh, yeah, me come because I'm a dancehall rapper. You know the people that come
this
with
is a
the
hip-hop
hotness.
show. So what?
Hip-hop and dancehall is the same thing.
No,
Why
it's
you want
not
to kick
the
me
same.
out right now? I'm already here. You got nobody else. And nobody got fire lines like me, brother.
Oh, yeah?
You know this is a fact, man, Speedster.
All right, man. Let me give you the beat. Let's see what you got.
Drop a beat, man.
Let's go.
Selector.
Let's go.
Why? Come on. Make it play proper in my ear.
It's playing. Can you hear yourself?
Brethren, why are you playing such a blood-clot beat, man? This is not a proper dancehall beat, man.
I told you it's hip-hop.
Do you want me to do a dancehall? You know what? Me gonna do it anyway.
All right, go crazy.
Come on.
Go crazy.
Me didn't come on the place so I can rock for the people with no... Brethren, why are you changing the beat once again?
Why are you choking?
You can't
Why
come here
are you
with that.
naming the beat for you choking?
You know what? I see your speed star. You're killing me, son. Me out of here.
Get out of here.
Well, that's it for us, Bagaitso, on Entertainment News. Once again, Libzo Laga ke Thabiso di Rupitsa Noga on Entertainment News. Nilaleni ngoxolo.
Thank you, Thabiso di Robert Sabara. Now for the man who makes it rain on these hosts, the one and only Alfred Lehamdulillah. Over to you, Alfred Lehamdulillah.
Oh yes. Welcome back to the News Weather Desk. Ay. My name is Alfred Lekhadima and I'm back like I never left. But I did. Kinakoya summertime. Moya wa South Africa ki springtime. A state of the spring. Bogies. Summertime. Kinakoya we are outside. Kinakoya unta di thunder thighs. Show those Lekhadima the stretch marks over there. It's nice. Don't worry about it. That stretch marks makes my rise arise. Okay. Kinakoya unta di skin. Mohopa. Skin to skin. Leather. Yeah. The human beings. Pleasure. It's time to sweat. Get in the pool and get wet. Oh yes, it's summertime. Also, arm yourself. Remember, you must arm yourself against the flies and the mosquitoes. On a side note, sometimes the fly chooses the right person. It's just as we are too polite to say what it is that you are dashing our oxygen, but a fly is never wrong. He chose you for the right reason. It's time to release that hibernating belly button you have. Why it's over that one, that when you shake, you look like Shakira. Don't be afraid to show that big body of yours, whether small, cellulite, stretch mark, moya wa South Africa, or rata kaofela. Oh, kumhlope. Back to you, Leslie.
Thank you, Alfred Lehamdulillah. And that's it from us at PNC News. My name is Leslie Verkyker. See you next week. Same time. Different bridge. Fuck my clone.
Do you know Akon? Guys, Akon. I'm lonely. Akon, I'm lonely. So sometimes you find that our musicians, they draw inspiration from meet. Could be meet and greet, or it could be. And as soon as something becomes so lonely, they become iconic. And that's where the term Akon comes from. So if you look at the Greek term of Akon, it means singing. By singing, it could be one, it could be two, and that's how iconic this thing is. But sometimes you just have to forget about how iconic it is. And from that moment, I knew what it was going to be haphazard. Guess what? Coals are what? Coals are what?
Black.
And haphazard. Because you cannot put one coal in one space. Guess what's the bigger picture? Eskom. But nonetheless, load shedding. But you look at those dynamics and you realize that for every reaction, there's a reaction. Thank you. And what is the action? When you eat it, it's a what? You guys don't understand. But it's small things that we take for granted. And there's a child out there. There's a child out there. Could be in Malaysia, it could be in Detroit, that wants a barbecue. But because they said Tyler is not colored, but the child out there in America is starving. But because in Africa we care. You see, it's not burning. When you tell the truth, this is how it sounds. you must know you are telling the truth. Because people hate the truth. When I did geography, they told us about longitudinal lines of longitudinal lines. So earlier on, guys, we had a topic about space, time, if the earth is flat. I told you, and I told Pops, that it is flat. Because if the earth was round, this verse would be going up. Because of what? The forces.
How do I put this together? How do I end this? How do I summarize it?
it.
Oh, make some noise for summary!
Una le motho ona o reila. Ha monate jwang?
You've never been there in the taxi while you're waiting. Then idol starts.
Ma qala re le go kulela. Ona mntana. Ma qala re ha le na kere I was on the ra tshwana nja. Ra tshwana fit. Those nyetsa na go tshwana so no re share lead. How do you advise somebody to go through that?
Yeah, that sounds
as a friend.
risky.
But I think I was there because she needed support genuinely. And I was like, you know what? Let me be there and support you. And I understand.
The friend was the lady.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were friends with the guy. So you were friends with the lady?
Yeah, ke lady. Oh. But I would think I say support. Okay, what are you like? You know
Do you know how many people have walked past their dates? Like you get to a place, I'll be sitting at the table wearing a tracksuit, orange, blue, and black. And then you walk in, you see, you're like, and then you walk straight past. Now,
hi, man.
I would no.
Guys, you will never be mummoned by Mhlongo was not new.
Yes.
The mummon is different to get it elite. Get your own ass something. Hey, Tsitsi. I like your jokes. You're like, me too.
Take one for the team.
Oh, fuck.
hey, yo.
Wow.
I feel like no one spoke to each other
At all.
about what we are going to look like today.
What's the theme?
It looks like we all come from 4 different things.
Yes.
Oi one utswa lifung, oi one
You come
utswa
from
interview.
underneath a car. And you crawled out. Since you go PNC. I have to go to PNC. What is that, my dog?
My dog, this is the latest
velvet.
in artistry. Give brush.
Velour.
Velour.
Thank you, Velour. Yes.
Yeah, vacuum.
The phone goes.
Okay, that's fine. Go. Let it kick.
Phone higher charger, no.
I can say fella. Fully charged.
We started this episode.
Oh, okay, let's start it. Welcome to PNC.
Yay.
People in need of comedy.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very super special episode. We have a legend in the house. Re tla mo introducer o betile hairstyle ya fishtail.
Yeah.
Before re fihla ko yena, let me introduce my brother from another mother, lead pallbearer ya Kokopane Funerals. Ladies and gentlemen, o betile Sutu ya MIB. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Kiena insurance broker ya Mojolo. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the one, the only, Tsitsi Turmeric, the barbarian.
Damn it.
All right, and dressed like a part-time coal miner, Please put your hands together for the head girl of the podcast, our leading lady. Mara Black Don't Crack. Mara Hoodie A in a little cracks the buyer. The one and only Farieda Pharoahfi to the PZ. The Black Widow. Are those scrunchies?
Scrunchies.
Got this scrunchie.
This is a design. It's a flower.
Oh, all right. Ashu brand ambassador ya Genia Peltusi Black Rose. Farieda Pharoahfi to the PZ.
Oh, dope.
All right. In the back, ladies and gentlemen, looking like an instructor at a paintball course. The one and only Thabiso Mhlongo.
Let's go, Chiumya Ditoro. Don't shoot each other in the head. Sign up is over there.
And ladies and gentlemen, dressed in a muscle top, yautwanali fishnet, please put your hands together for what the colored community call a lover. The one and only Chandre Abraham.
Shan.
Yo.
Yeah.
And our guest today.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Musutli.
the personification of comedy, Limudanso.
Yeah.
The only man who better punchline, Livosho, at the same time.
Yeah.
A man whose pants never touch his ankles.
Hello.
Yes.
A man who inherited his shoes from Ntate Tsepotsola. Rocking Buruku Babreli. Ukamufila, and you will know the words. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
cheese babies.
Yeah.
Put your hands together.
Yeah.
Comedy legend.
Yeah.
Munna wa ulukisa meno a Kenya the hunger boy.
Yes.
All the way from his house today. Please put your hands together. How do I put this together? How do I end this? How do I summarize this?
Summarize.
Make some noise for summary!
Oh, yes. Labo.
yeah.
Oh, yes. Labo Netsana.
Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, after he lost his ear, Vincent van Gogh made this outfit. Do you want to know what oil and water looks like?
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, nah. The passion boy himself. Dressed like a carpet, ya rekiswa on the streets. The one and only Mpho Pops. Habibi Modikoane.
Show me the world.
I can show you the
Shining, shimmering splendor. Tell me, princess, now where did you last
education there,
let your heart
Orange farm at that point, but why kwabo?
Orange farm ra utlwa re
Orange.
orange ha o ka orange farm wa ipona ko orange farm e khomos ke orange utlwa ka accent or ha ka it's orange farm aka khulela ngala
Yeah.
uyabhora lo
Foreigner.
lo ubuya emasababsini after mo road trip lo wena u choose boy ko orange farm kona ba nikhalela lo ya phapha lo ko orange farm ro chapter u wa sgowa tsitsi ko ka re fela gore hi where is orange farm shapa ka mpama ha o tsibu bua hantle le batho nna ke kwa ka orange farm ke kwa thuto bua le batho shaya tina interviews tina karapa ro na ro tso rough very you understand ro tso rough
rough. Somebody, you don't have one single scratch on your face, brother. How do you mean you grew up rough?
demon
Oh.
Or on the knees?
demon mangweleng.
So you used to grow up a lot?
No, like because we didn't have toys,
Yes.
we were cars.
Why were you the car?
Because we didn't have the car, so you have to casa. Come on,
Oh, shucks.
Mara, come on, wele.
Una le motho na o reila.
Ha mona di jwang?
balls.
The biggest balls.
Ese monamelo oh. Ese monamelo. Kapa seile. Esa chica. It's out there. Esa chica. Social media are gonna clip that. Yeah. Cut. Now not spend 10 years. Something like that. Nakere by Katamo. On your man, it's straightforward.
Orange Farm.
Orange Farm, extension 8B.
So did you start comedy with Orange Farm?
No. But obviously, like talent, obviously it has been there. But I only started doing comedy 2015. Let's say it's going on
we're a week apart.
Yeah.
A month apart.
A month apart.
So who's older in comedy between the two of you?
I
heard it.
Yep, that's all, folks. Yeah. I gotta get into the pizza on night. This is what I'm Oh, happy. The sharp no hair. Yeah.
Week apart. That's successful, but already mortuary today. So, Ore, you started a month before Awakala Orange Farm, so
no, I started
you had to make the trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I used to go to Kitcheners.
So what's what takes? Yeah, we are. No, this is.
And the Orange Farm. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then to go home is.
Okay.
I agree you're holding.
You don't shake it.
No.
Mara Chandre for
Chandre, when have you ever shaken an orange?
I know, but I'm just
asking. You do this.
Why PP?
No, when you shake it, it's oranje.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's oranje. That's it's a different place.
That's the difference.
Hey, even taxi drivers go, yo.
I feel up.
We are better when I'm fine, man. Who's there?
They drop you off while the taxi is moving.
No.
He slows down.
No, Orange Farm.
Between robots. Oh my goodness.
How far is Orange Farm from Kitcheners, from Johannesburg?
I think 20 minutes.
Orange Farm people.
That's why kids say think. That's why kids say I think. Because
according to traffic.
That's only successful. It takes you 20 minutes now because you've got a German vehicle.
Oh, yes.
Before you were still walking on water.
30 minutes because you have to be Kobri. Then after Kobri, when the Thapelo ba Amazulu ba delay because we say dumelang but dumelang. Sanbonan ya khuluma ke manje. Take us Orange Farm na ya lapha. 15 minutes already. Then
you knew from your face you were from Orange Farm.
Yeah?
No. The taxi driver knew from your face that you're from Orange Farm.
From Orange Farm.
Accent.
Yeah.
We
Because
can
he asked the driver Orangey. And he said,
yeah. He's a native from there.
And then when you're sitting in the taxi, then you go, you sit. Taxi, it's at my same time. Okay? Mm-hmm. Then while you're sitting there, especially if you choose the window seat, can I sing for you? Have you never been there in the taxi while you're waiting? Then idol starts.
I had a good stepfather. I knew from here my life has taken a different step ahead of where I used to be.
No, we used to get the guys sing for us, sell us stuff that we didn't have money to buy. And then when they sing, we'd sing back because that's the only thing we can offer.
As a things.
I was on the
Once.
I can show you the way. Watch when. Shining in my and splendid. Driver, tell me, princess, now and then your outfit starts flying. Too much up. Fantastic. I've never been. No one can tell no or where to go.
Guys, what are you doing?
There's a new best laugh here. There's a new best laugh here.
And the Robile Samari. We can show you the way. Rajiga. Osayo. Asesi baba. You will show you the way. Simlanda sonto Aladdin. Kapetela ya hana. Ora kapetela ya. Adi right. I am mad. Oh, okay. Stop. Okay.
No ways.
No ways that just happened.
No, we were just, showing the world. Yeah, man, Mamela. Can I go to taxi? I said, look, go free. The taxi hasn't reached Kitchener.
At all. No way.
Oh, no, that was your real laugh.
Inside.
Because he was there. He saw it happening. Even the guy selling things. Uncle, look how much Even when new passengers stopped the taxi, someone asked, do you know the lyrics of this? Yo.
Okay.
Rastata. So, Summer, you say from Orange Farm?
Yeah. Orangey.
Being from Orange Farm is not easy, because that's a place that identifies by the color and the fruit that it produces. Sams, tell me, my brother.
Sams.
Yeah. If Naila go private. Hey, Sams. Sams.
Already di pesalong. Already pesalong. You know what is Sams?
Sams.
Di pesalong. Sams di pesalong.
Hey.
Sams, my brother. A little birdie told us that you were recently on a show on DSTV called Married at First Sight.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I was told you were on that show, I was like, makes sense. Because, you wear prescription glasses.
Wow.
But then I found out you were actually coupling a friend.
Yeah.
Were you the best man at this wedding? So the idea is essentially on the show, your friend is getting married. They've never met the bride.
Yeah.
They're only going to meet them at
Married
the altar.
at first sight.
They've never met them once.
First sight.
They've never met them once.
Never seen each other.
Someone said Summer is in this show, so I watched. And only at the wedding, I realized And the summary you see him with the suit. Summary wears suits like this. Nah, the trick suit.
Oh,
like
right.
this. Summary has suits. Like Kibonika suit card, that is a summary suit.
Yes.
That is a tracksuit suit. If tracksuits had suits.
Those are suits of the tricks.
Exactly.
That's the one.
When other tracksuits see this one, they say Grotma.
Yeah. yeah.
Baba Mkhulu.
Kumala. Kumala.
The tracksuit to the patlada.
Wow. Oh, wow.
What is up, Shana man?
The patlaka Mac or Kasef.
There you go. My blessings. Yo.
Nai area.
Yo.
Nai Omo City.
Yo, we.
Busama Fiber. So I was saying, we saw you in that show. You were the best man of a friend
who was getting married
to someone they've never met before.
Yeah.
How do you advise somebody to go through that?
Yeah, that sounds
as a
risky.
friend.
You know, it's the same thing. I think we did this unconsciously, guys, growing up. You have, or sometimes it was intentional. You know, when you want to go out and your friend is still delaying you, and then he comes out and then hard apara sharp, but because you want to go,
Right.
Nice.
Ntwana udikapile.
Yeah.
Njarvaye.
Yeah.
Thank you, Madong.
Now go yo njang, understand? Now go yo.
Let's let go.
And you know, you take a musadi. Baby, how do I look? Wow. Amazing.
And I read.
Keep my wife's name.
No, I think when someone wants something, the only thing that you could do, man, is just to be there for them. Sometimes our friends don't want our advices. They just want us to be there.
They want support.
Yeah, just shut up. Even if they do stupid stuff, be there. Because sometimes you tell someone not to do something, and then they don't do it. Now they get married to you because they feel like it's a missed opportunity of some sort. Even if it's not, but in their own right, they think it is.
Or they didn't invite you because you didn't support them.
Yeah.
Understand? So sometimes be there, kapilung judge about it. Yo.
Come on, Pilo.
I can show you the way. But I think I was there because she needed support genuinely. And I was like, you know what? Let me be there and support you.
Wait,
and I understand.
The friend was the lady.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were friends with the guy. So you were friends with the lady.
Yeah, the lady.
Oh.
But out in the support.
Why are you misleading when as a friend? We're not misleading.
After my Listen.
No.
There's a quote by my angel. If you see it, it's all in you. Go there.
That's all you need.
I can't know you guys live quotes. Even if into you get out, I'm sure like a quote. Have you ever seen banana sets bali broken? Good quote, happy quote, everything in quote, man. So if you want to support I'm supporting the quote. Anything is true about
those who choose you.
Fair enough. Or what is sent. Those that love you
will love you back.
And they won't condemn you.
Yeah.
Even if
go where love
so
is
long
reciprocated.
Exactly.
Go where it's celebrated.
Have you ever had an argument then you see a quote and what's over
directed at you. That's what the status
this one
for
is
you.
me.
Yes.
Hanga say like okay. Why daftisa? That's something. One blog.
And sometimes they mess it up. Mari, I always knew a rose will grow from the thorns. And you're like, no. No.
Yeah,
That's not what a rose does.
I know a few of those.
No, that one. No, like I want to support my friend.
When the going gets tough, the tough gets going away.
If a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them.
You can take a horse to the river, but you can't river the horse.
Yes.
To the mouth.
Come on.
Like, no DPO. No, now I don't like quotes. those kind of things. So, but I do support friends, you know. I do support friends in anything that they do. So I went there to support a friend, genuinely so. I think it was a great initiative. It's just that people have bad intentions. It's not the show actually that has problem. It's people. Because people are not willing to...
have an open mind.
Yeah. So people are not willing to... Because it's like you've been this guy forever. And when someone says to you, let's try this, you feel like they are challenging the very same thing that made you who you are, because you've only been this person. So you are familiar with certain habits. So it is difficult for you to now like become something that would be compatible. So that I think that show Isha is just that people sometimes love clout. They use those shows for their own things. And now it becomes, sometimes
sensationalist.
It's a thing, because there are people genuinely who go there because they want
actual love.
Yes. Because that show has experts. I get people that are,
they do the research
for this thing,
so they can match people.
Match people and kita match.
So they can meet them.
Understand? So now people buying the show back then it's the participants they because but at the expense of someone who genuinely want to be there for good reasons. So yeah, that's how I got to be on that show.
So they got together, they got married. Did it work?
Yeah, I think for some it did.
For your friend,
no, your friend.
I can show you that. So it's about
it's not working.
No, it works, but I can remember it's about how many couples there? 8. So you'd find normally sometimes either 3 couples that thrive. Sometimes either so does the word fluctuate?
Yeah, fluctuate.
It was close.
Yes.
Fluctuate. So so. So far I think they've been doing well. I was supposed to meet up with her this week. Yeah, it was supposed to be today. I don't update or how far didn't I?
How long ago was this the wedding?
Nearly last month, I think. Was it last month or last week?
So fresh.
3 weeks or last? Yeah.
Wait, do you have insight into what happens after they get married? Because as black people, my family, lobola and whatnot.
Yeah.
Do they do all that, or do they just get married and then
They do it after the show. So this is how the show is structured. It's married at first sight. I get. So you will meet your companion that day.
Yes.
That day, like
Never seen them before.
You've never seen them before. Nothing. So it's like Farieda. So they will obviously you will submit whatever. Then they will interview you. Blah 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 blah. This expert and then this expert will interview Pops, and then they will say, okay, out of this 10 people, I think Thabiso and Banbani we can
Meet together.
Yes, but you'll only meet on the day of
the wedding.
The wedding.
I can
Yes, the wedding day.
What if you're unhappy? You just get like, oh, I'm not.
You run. You run. You run.
You've signed
Don't you sign the
yourself away.
Oh, remember, you have to walk down the aisle.
Yes.
That aisle is designed for you to enter and exit.
Oh, can you see?
So if you see,
No, but the show doesn't record it.
Guys, do you know how many people have walked past their dates? Like you get to a place, I'll be sitting at the table wearing a tracksuit, orange, blue, and black. And then you walk in, you see, you're like, and then you walk straight past. Now the person's there. Hey, what time you? Hey, phone off. They saw you.
Mix it.
Yeah, that's what used to happen with Mix It. You would set up blind dates. Hey, let's meet at the escalator by Southgate.
By the arcade.
Claps.
Bruh, do you know once I set up a blind date for myself. This was years ago, ne? This girl was sitting by the window, ne? There's a place in Mhlongo called X-Go Bar. So they have that windows on the side. As I came in, she said, I'm sitting by the window. And I don't want to talk like body shame, but she had a big head, right? and I was crossing the street.
body
man.
I don't want that's a head. Don't want
I was crossing the street,
it's separate.
bro.
It's separate, so you can go on. You can even increase the size. Because it's not. No, you can increase the size.
Bruh, there was someone with an outfit like yours. I could see her head. The first thing I saw was that I was like, yo. She said I have a blue top on. I said, yo.
Oh, it's there for real.
I walked past, bruh. I looked at her through the window. I think she recognized me. I said, my head is big, your head is big. How will our babies look like?
Lollipops.
Yes. I couldn't, but yeah, yo.
Wait, so now they get married, then do they the next day do lobolas or what, honeymoon or what's the vibe?
After it's honeymoon. It's so
they do it
remember.
in reverse.
Yes. So everything, let me say, the honeymoons, I think the first 3 to 4 months, is it post? Then that it is documented. So which means honeymoons, everything, post
lobolas,
families meetings.
Are they still being documented today?
Yeah, I think they show. I think until the whole is it series or whatever episode is done.
So what do you win? Last couple standing.
You a partner.
You win love.
Yeah, the love is the winner.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, no, you want another
for 100,000.
so
1 million, my brother.
Then people will flock in them. I love you too.
Yeah.
I love you. You love me too. Even if you don't love each other. 100,000.
Yeah.
We can pretend. Hey, Nyaktanza. Nyaktanza. Then whoever's going to love the one more, then we're going to win. But there's no prize there. It's just you guys. 100,000. We can pretend for 7 months.
Yeah, but not for Mahala.
Because there's 100,000. That's why.
No, it's love.
Love is the prize.
So come on.
Love is not the price.
Love is the
Jesus
prize.
already paid that price.
You are
Not gonna go to a TV show to find more love from a stranger.
Here's what I want to ask, because that whole situation is different. I want Banyalana in reverse. So there's not controversial. There's alternative ways of doing this love thing. There's doing it the way your friend did at this show, which is basically in reverse. Doing the proposing and the marriage and the honeymoons and then going to family and what. But then there's also the idea of like getting married the traditional way. And that also opens itself up to marrying more than one person.
Yeah.
Right? When it comes to the idea of like traditional marriages, are you someone that follows? Because we say you supported your friend.
Yes, I did.
Do you support that, or do you have your own perceptions or views according to like traditional?
I support that actually.
Ingi.
The one that she did.
Okay.
How she got married.
Why?
Yeah, surprise.
No, it doesn't surprise me because that's how I got married as well.
Yes, I was about to say.
Wait.
I was about to say. So,
were you on season 1?
No.
And were you on season 1?
Trying to understand.
He lives the seasons.
No, I live the seasons. So I did exactly the same thing. It's just that it's not on TV.
Oh,
you know?
Explain.
Yes, please take
it's
us through
Wakata. Get out with the news.
Like for me, like I think everything that you've mentioned, now I'm for that. The polygamy.
Okay.
I'm a polygamist.
Okay,
really?
poly.
Yeah.
Before we get to polygamy, tell us about your surprise wedding, man.
So how I got married as well, it's the same thing. This is the lady, this is me, and then the elders are called. Hi, this is us from Bara Chiumya. The Chiumyas want to meet the Modikoane or the whatevers, and then our son and your daughter. Then that's it. Then I paid lobola, and then.
So when did you meet in all of this, you guys?
In 2023.
At the altar. At the altar.
At the.
Oh yes.
Sarang.
Wait.
Then I was like,
I made a mistake.
Nah, never.
No. That's why I'm shocked, because your wife is beautiful.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, so what I'm trying to say is that, like, because you never know. Yes, he struck gold. Right? You never know who they're arranging for you. They could arrange anyone for you. This man is basically saying, I have an arranged marriage.
Yeah, that's an arranged marriage.
Who arranged it? Your families?
It's elders, I get.
Wow.
Even my mother, even my parents, same thing.
Okay.
My mother didn't know my father. And then my mother is the second wife.
Oh, so you come from a polygamy
This is making
family.
sense. Okay.
Yeah. So my mother is the second wife. And my mother didn't know my father. And it worked. And I'm here, the offspring.
Father called you Samari.
I'm the offspring.
You're not the offspring, you're the double spring.
The Samari.
Springbok. Boko, this one.
Jumpa for staging.
So
That's interesting.
this idea just challenges finding love and all of those 10,000 things that Western cultures have put on us, just trying to pretend that there's someone out there. When you tell these stories, I'm like, damn, it can actually work. Because Indian people have been doing this for generations and their marriages last.
Yeah, but you guys are getting now. You have adopted this new style, and then you are succumbing to all these things, and then your women are controlling you, and then you are succumbing. They're like, no, me now will never. So now I'm rolling. Now I'm rolling.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not controlled. Now I'm not a weak.
You are in control.
And not forcefully, by the way.
Sure.
It's you know, I feel like people lie so that they can make other people happy. You know. Now my wife knew from onset, or okay, this man is a polygamous man. And then this man one day is going to marry 1 or 2 or 3 wives, even 5 or 6.
Oh.
And then even my marriage allows for that. It's a customary marriage. When my wife was asked, "But hey, do you know what this means?" She said, "It means my husband has the right to marry other wives." And I was like, oh.
Stunning.
I will show you the wife.
And then the other wife going in,
The family is complete.
tell me, princess, now when did you love?
Where's number 4? Yeah, where's number 4?
A whole new world.
And then I'm there all proud.
My family.
Sing down.
No one to tell us so, or where to go.
Okay, so seeing as you grew up in a polygamist family and you had an arranged marriage, what are your views on dating and getting to know someone before marrying them? Is that something that
I'm going to be biased now, because I don't believe in, dating people for whatever years. I think that's where I come from. I come from a setting where if you feel like that person is the one, then do the right thing. I mean, if this thing of dating people for 18 years, it worked, then why do we have so much divorce, so much whatever, so much abuse? Because people would say to you, no, you should know a person better. But of all these abusive relationships that we have in this country, and those people have been knowing each other for years. So does knowing someone guarantee a good marriage or what? You know what I mean? Because if we are going to quantify good marriage or relationships according to how long you've known a person, then I don't think we'd be sitting here today with the most highest rate of abuse, men killing women, all these things. Because if you knowing someone that much guarantees so much safety or, I don't know, comfort. For me, I don't think it works. And I said, I'm going to be biased because my dad and my mother didn't know each other. And here we are, and here I am, and I'm cruising nicely. And I didn't know that person.
Kind of makes sense.
I understand. So,
and how are you and the wife cruising? Right?
Oh,
nicely.
How is the first
Fire.
day? How's the first day of marriage?
The first day, well, no. You.
You're on the edge.
Yeah. When I know
One
you.
mistake.
When I know you. When I know you. When we know each other here, you will see.
You'll see the real me.
You'll see the me.
Go jive it.
You know?
Is that what happened at the altar?
Yeah, that's
Until,
happened.
we are gathered here. Aye, somebody.
Thapelo tsebo.
No, like it was. No, I think
do this.
I think more than anything else, when two people understand what they're doing, everything just aligns. Because she understood what I stand for. And I think one of the, I don't know, maybe I could be wrong. When I look at, all these relationships or life in general, I don't believe in people going, like, I don't believe in love conquers all. Honestly, nah. I feel like there has to be, common sense, man, in these things. Uno refela love. And I think they use this word loosely. I understand. I believe, or for example, or okastola tamotu, let's say pops, Rwena, omutuwa madlos. I understand. Why would you wanna go for a devoted Christian who doesn't believe konto madlosing? And then you wanna use love, or if you love someone, you will sacrifice. No, I don't want to.
I'm done.
No, because I can remember, we are shaped by all those things.
Yes.
If you are a Pan-Africanist, that's how you're going to see the world, in that lens. If you are a devoted Christian, that's how you're going to see the world. If you are an atheist, you understand? So why would I go for someone with these other different beliefs? And then when you say to them, well, no was tape, and then now you fight, why not go for someone who knows these things? So, okay, no, you know what? Anyway, my father or my mother comes from such a setting. I don't have a problem with that. Case closed. That's our ngosi ijaiva ko kontonkonga bore kitlo misa krekeng ha kwata anwa savano bore I rebuke ku rebuke wa gava rungwana o mlatile kae wa gava.
So, going forward, you say you probably want more wives. Again. So when you get a second wife, third, fourth, fifth, whatever the number is your family still okay? 7, 10.
Thanks.
Yeah. Is your family still involved in getting the next wife, or do you now find your own?
That my wife is going to be involved.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I want to.
That's no longer my family's. I get now. I'm a man.
Yeah.
So no, I don't need that approval because now I'm a man. So now I run my things as a man with my wife. So now my wife, from there onwards, she's the one who's going to do the picky. Or okay, babe, I think that one suits us. Hey? I'm like, no, baby, I don't say. And then you go for that one.
So, yes, because I think a lot of the times society confuses polygamy with, oh, this guy is allowed to be promiscuous. And it's not that. Because a lot of people think, oh, when you're in that situation, it means you can just sleep with whomever and just be open and whatever. So that's what I actually wanted to ask you about that, Jorge. What is the process of acquiring the next wives? Number two, number three. And how does it work? Do you say, hey, babe, this isn't Thabi saying, does she fit the role? Is there an audition process? Or do you hook up and then go, hey, you know what? I need to bring you into this thing. How is the process of capture of getting the next?
Capturing the next.
Capturing the next fish in there.
There's many fish in the sea.
How is the process of getting the next? you wanna see
to believe. Maybe I might catch a flying fish.
It's you.
Summary, you lucky star.
It's you.
Me.
Yeah.
The process.
The process.
Yeah.
No,
So-
I think it
Thank you,
the pill shot. How do you?
I think you discuss it with your wife.
So is it something that you say, it's time I'm looking or I'm thinking we should get
Sometimes it's
seen.
you as a man, or sometimes it's her.
Okay.
Saying what?
She says, babes, I think
It's time.
it's time. Oh, babe, I saw someone that I think, would
That's
be
a collaborative
perfect fit.
effort.
Agent.
Yes.
Yes, because also at the same time,
I like that.
it's because a lot of the times there's a lot of competition, especially with your gender. You guys are always competing with each other, right? And I think in a if I'm not mistaken, in a polygamous marriage, it's about unity and working together. So sometimes in that situation, your wife could be identifying someone that she feels like this is someone who's compatible in building our
Yeah.
family.
Or also, your wife knows you better. You might say, okay, I think that one. Or maybe when you might see someone, it's like, babes, and I don't think that one, I think
It's like a
you should go.
collaborative team
And then,
effort.
and then you, guys, stop cheating and marry, man. Ba bangata bana ba.
So prior ka ore fro kena a etsang di auditions.
Ha monate jwang. Yona e.
Ha monate jwang.
Yona e.
Kore le le shopong gore tsamai.
Check her out.
Go make a friend there.
I actually have a question.
I like that.
I think
I like
all
that
of
a
us
lot.
have questions.
All of us have so many questions.
Yeah.
Ladies first.
No.
Must Shandre go?
Please open the floor.
Shandre,
I
over
want
to you.
to ask a thing now. So in your relationship, I've always asked about these things, right? And what they've told me is
You're not allowed.
No.
Oh, sorry.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. That's what they say.
What?
Okay.
So what's good for the goose is good for the
For
gander.
ganda, that's it.
Yes.
Ah.
Meaning that if I have to take a second wife, she also wants to take a second husband.
At her house.
Man, that's more vengeance.
man,
Bona
you see,
komrago. Bona,
Let
look
me
in
tell
the
you.
back.
Let me tell you.
People are
you
nodding
see,
their
I don't
heads.
agree with that. Nah.
Bona the weave inside here.
I personally, I don't agree with anything that is tit for tat. Because the world doesn't work in tit for tat.
Yes.
That's like my role and your role as a man and as a woman. Our roles are different. What I have to do and what you have to do are different in nature, in everything else, right? So if you're going for tit for tat, then we are two men.
Yes.
Simple.
Yes.
But okay, like tell me, Shandri. Okay, I think this goes back to the point that I've made of mentioned earlier. The problem starts when we go for people that don't align with our values. And people know very well. Like if you want someone, a devoted, me, I want a one man, then you must stick to that. But me personally, I knew way back, or I'm not gonna waste time. No matter how beautiful you are, you won't blind me. Now I know what I want.
Blind me?
No.
Okay.
Because you see, right now we live in a world where, especially our beloved sisters, they'll tell, okay, Lena, I want triple whatever man, whatever. But when has it ever happened? When?
Maybe it's a polyandry.
When?
Is it because men are not comfortable being part of a conglomerate of other men?
Azange abade conglo. Azange abade from inception of man. We've never had a word conglo until feminism emerged in 1932. Uchilo Mandela never again shall it be that a human race shall conglomerate.
But to Tsitsi's point, I agree with what Tsitsi said. If you're willing to do those things, then it means we are both men. And in the world, we're allowed to have roles like that. We spoke about it the other time where you're talking about like in the group of monkeys, certain men have barking.
Strength.
Kiri alpha.
Kiri alpha.
Anyway, alphas will
some
always
of them
succeed.
are not alphas.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yes.
So it's okay for the alpha
to be female sometimes.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that it is allowed. but not in a tit for tat situation.
Yeah.
If you are the alpha female and you want to get yourself some
Subordinates.
not so alpha male,
Inferiors.
you can. You can. You can have 2 or 3
Inferiors.
Support structures. Yeah.
because they depend on you.
Sure.
Yes.
Right?
Sure.
So they depend on you. So they know, okay, Umam Fardar, I'm this guy for her, I do this for her, and they have different roles.
But why?
But the weird part with that is, right, and someone was explaining this analogy. They were like, what's crazy with the man and woman construct, if the 3 of us are your husbands and you are with child, we'll never know whose child that is.
No,
Let's take away the fact that we live in a world now that has DNA testing and we can figure out. But if the 3 of us have a child with you, we'll never know whose child it is. But if one man has children with 3 different women,
There's one common denominator.
yes, there's one common denominator, and everyone will always know who their mom and their dad is.
But then also, Pops, like, just not to go even deeper, why do they want to do it? Why?
Is it not also a choice?
No, it's for like why? Because
No, wait.
I
I don't think we should look at it as a tit for tat, just based on the fact that it's something that this person wants to do. He's lived the lifestyle of being in a polygamous household. There are women who feel like, I don't want to be the only wife. I want husbands.
Sure.
That is a choice. So it's not under duress and it's not tit for tat. It's something she wants to do. Because I know a lot of women who are in polyandrous relationships.
And that's
Celeste.
but
Celeste looks like she'll have 2 husbands. He's on Shani now.
And they're there.
busy lang Bueno, upalela ama-jokes namhlanje.
They're busy by starting asin again.
They enjoy it. Ngizonishaya nini?
Ngicela kushweditho ngosodlala PlayStation wabuwa.
Titi Panda, come on, PlayStation. King Flight, 19 electric blanket.
Zokuphula ama-threats wena.
Okay,
You know who's classified if in a situation like that where 3 guys are having sexual relations with one woman? Do you know who's classified the parent of the child?
Who?
The parent of a child is classified as the person that is having sexual relations with somebody for that period of time. So if we are all having 3 together, we are all the father.
That's what I was gonna say.
We are all responsible for
It is. It's from one household.
Nah, but still we know.
You know what I think?
Only one, Lenton. Guys,
But
I know legally, because that's also in legal terms, when you're married in community of property, if your wife has a child with someone outside of the marriage, legally, it's your child.
Yes.
100%. Because you're the one rocking.
Because you're the one rocking, you're the one married,
Just that you guys slow
and
boys.
community of property. So that child, whether you like it or not, is your child.
Yes.
Same thing with this concept, Jorge. If we're in a polyandry, yes, I get that. That is the proper thinking, yes. And that's how we would work it. Whoever's child, that even if the child comes out with jawliness or Asna decides, we'll never be like, oh, no, it's our child. That's how it works in that situation. But what I'm saying is, in a biological situation, it takes one thingy to fertilize thingy, right? Whereas when it's a man who's fertilizing 3, it's very different. It's very clear.
Of course, yes.
Mom and dad. More, it's mom and
Dads.
maybe one of
No,
these.
it's
multiple
it's
choice.
moms and dad.
Yes. And also in
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, that's where the term mom for man.
What?
Wow.
In South Africa, because I know a lot of countries do not have this, but polygamy. Polyamory is recognized by our South African government. And a lot of other countries, like, you can only get married to one person legally. Well, in South Africa, you can legally by law. So if there are 3 fathers and 1 woman, or 3 women and 1 father, it is like if I give say maybe I make Farieda pregnant and it's Sibu and whoever that are in the marriage with me, it's all of our child under the law. So that's what makes South Africa so special. Just a little bit
greatest country in the world.
Insight,
guys.
yes.
That's
We
so
said we were one of
accommodating.
the first countries in the world to support gay marriage.
Yes.
We have polygamy,
Polyandry.
polystyrene,
Polyhegi,
polyphila.
Yes.
Polyphila.
Polyphila in case you want to close the holes.
Polyphila kyao nyala
So, but-
maZimbabwe.
Shouldn't it be if a woman wants to take, because I imagine it has to do with the role you are playing if you take multiple partners. So as a man, if you do that, you'll take care of all the wives. So if a woman is to do that, isn't it supposed to be now she has to take charge of all those roles? Meaning she must support all these men. We must just sit at home.
Which I guess they're okay with because that's what it means.
Yeah, but most don't want to go the full length. They just want to say, you want more than one wife. I also want more than one husband. But they still want you to be the guy
provider.
who provides. Now you're going, but why am I providing for Samara?
If a lady is providing for you, you have to let go of your alphaness.
Yes.
Usi.
Submit.
And she must also go in lobola.
Yeah, umntwana. Umfana.
And you see the time is the hardest thing for a man to do, ne? Is
that one.
Yeah.
Is let go.
Is let go of this madness.
Because you're gonna be around us. Or other men.
Bruh, growing up, ne? All right.
Oh, other men.
Toxicity is here. No, remember, as like you'll tell me if I'm lying.
Yeah.
As boys, whether like from the age of 3, 2, or 4, 5. We already know 2, 3, 4, 5. We already know the weakest one.
Yes.
And as boys, even at that tender age, would tell that okay, we don't want to play with you because we're not soft. So that thing, it's an intrinsic thing. We were not taught. It's not a toxic masculinity. It's a natural selection. It's there. The weakest ones, brother, we don't want to play with them.
Yes.
Once you're the softer,
Yeah.
So, coming to this point, if as an adult, if you lose that manness, that masculinity, your manhood, we'll tell Raking no, dude, we don't like even the circles where men meet, we will already, I don't know, we will like exclude them in some conversation, or even if you can be there, you will feel like an outcast.
And men, we're not sensitive to feelings. We'll call you what you are. Hey,
Kise.
Nango house husband. Hey, house tabiso.
Hey, nice shoes. Borregets.
How's those knees holding up?
You're comfortable, bro. You're comfortable at home.
Dude, you know
you're comfortable at home.
Yeah, so,
support when you're busy
and
telling.
It's not even a toxic thing.
Really
Really
too. Weak. From the weak one. Everybody's just sorrow. Can I go No, let me finish my point. What I'm saying is that it's uncomfortable once you start meeting your counterparts. It's comfortable when you're at home and it's yourself and your lady doing all that stuff. But once you get out there, you cannot. I don't care what they say.
Yeah.
As a man or as a broer or if you identify as a man, you can't be comfortable at home and you're not providing.
Provision in Java.
You can't be, bro. You regardless of what you have to do, bro, whatever you have to do, you have to go at home and provide for your mom, for all the women in your life. You must be the person that's giving something back. Even if you can't do it right now, but your long-term goal must be to provide. I don't care what anyone says.
As a man,
Thanking.
As a man, your role, biblically, it's even in there. I was listening to a sermon this morning. Your role as the men on this planet, their role is to provide for the women and children of this world.
But that
is your role. That is why you are here. We are here to provide and to protect and to
Yes.
lead.
Mm.
There's God, then there's us. The reason why your wife submits to you is because she knows you submit to God. You are not God. She can submit to you because she knows you submit to God. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that is our role. Our role is to provide. For me, dog, like you have stripped me of my identity as a man if I am not able to provide for my family. If I
Guys,
can't
that's
look
it.
after,
Must be-
I'd rather have
bro.
nothing, bro. I'd rather have nothing and my family has everything.
Exactly.
Pops,
That is my role as a man.
100,000%. A man who cannot provide. Bruh, look at all these men who cannot, and by provision, we don't mean even female, for yourself. If a man cannot even provide for himself, he becomes a miserable man. You become miserable because in your nature, you're supposed to provide. So if you cannot provide even for yourself, you know, span, five sleeper, you become a mess.
But I'm
Because
cooking.
it is against who you are.
Cooking what, bitch?
I'm cooking. I'm cooking at home. I'm cleaning. I'm looking after the children. Apparently, looking after children is a full-time job.
Nah, it doesn't count.
Apparently.
A parent.
A parent. Me.
So they say,
Provision is the thing. If you can't provide, Chandra,
Looking
you
after children is a
will
full-time
see
job.
flames.
This
If you
is
can't
all
provide,
true, though.
you will see flames. Well, I come from Orange family. I will give you like a background. Because I come from a shack, ne? Shack, it was, okay, poverty, blah, 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 blah. But when I was there, one thing that I've realized was you cannot complain where you are. The only thing that I needed to do was to make myself a valuable person. Then once you become a valuable person, then you have a stand, more society. But if only down there, you will cry and say, these ladies are gold diggers, they go for cheese boys, they go for like chama boys. But until when you work hard and then you step that ladder, hierarchy. Hierarchy. And if a man only down there, you will eat crumbs. And the men that
Or
are down
nothing
there
at all.
are the ones that complain the most. Or these girls want these guys who are working. These girls go for pops because pops baba famous. No, it's value. Give value. Pops are hierarchy. He's there. And if Alimola, Oto attracting the
Higher value women. Yes.
tops.
Yeah.
So,
All of it.
all of it. So when as a man, and we all know this, or in fact, I'll tell you from grade 8, the thing is pana boy. By transi,
Yeah.
because you know if you come only so, I got so go me. So what that provision thing, it is there.
Even you were there yourself, you judge her. If
Yeah.
she took you as how that's tasty.
Orinjani.
what if
Yeah.
what if ubona potential more when?
Yeah, but it's inside you.
But potential is value. We talk about somebody who doesn't have value
Okay.
at all.
Bruh, when I was still
Because even
go
good-looking guys are losing these days.
Yes.
So now until good-looking, Marara,
Unavailable.
unavailable.
guys would cry out, okay, I'll take just because une amount, just because you drive a HTI. But when you look outside and analyze, that guy has created value. And growing up, we all know we used to suppose, okay, this girl is a devoted Christian. Why Ajola Lili Ginza? Because she felt safe. And that guy
Provide and protect.
no,
Yes.
value.
Yeah.
Next Usama heist. But we everybody go location. Otaba speaker. Speaker am saba ka ofela. Speaker mfethu ota kasi ka di gushash. So but what women see and what we see is not the same.
Sure.
Where now ubona le ginza, the woman says, "Woo,
Provider,
this guy is
safety.
feared. This guy or hakmele out here."
Yeah,
Understand? So you have to make it up to yourself in this society. As a
We are
man,
guy.
we are guy, Oscar Lorio. Nah, hey, dude.
You know how safe you feel when you feel like the most dangerous person.
Yeah.
Like go around racist whites and just act dangerous. Watch. They hide their phones. You're like, yo.
Value.
Yeah. And women will find value anywhere, bro.
Where?
Because what you were saying, I was thinking about when Bonga.
The divine intervention.
Yes.
specimen of a humankind. Yabona putwami, bati. When you pulverate and it's the excess of ovulation as you condescend down to a level of perpetual.
It's a spray.
South Africa is the freest country in the world.
Of course.
A homeless guy told us our cologne is less than 2005.
It's a spray.
It's a spray.
And then spray.
And that's the thing. That time Oscar sells perfumes for 900. So Oscar Mook is busy selling spray.
But do you understand in his head how much he values himself, that guy? Even though he's in the streets. Because that woman tried to save him and take him and put him in a thing. And then he was like, no, I need to provide for myself. So to him, it's better to be in the streets and hustling for 10 rand than to be in a household where a woman provides anything. That's insane, bro.
I respect guys. This is gonna sound controversial. I respect a guy that will go sell his bums.
Yeah, no, controversial, yeah. Okay.
Already we've come round, yeah. Provide for this house. Can you say
I respect a guy that will even go to the point of selling his bums to provide at home.
Welcome to Hari Dumele. More SABC too. Hari Dumele.
I would respect the guy that
No, but
bro, I'm saying
as a man, you must
be willing to go to that extent to feed your family, bro.
But to this point, guys,
It does feel nice to providing for as a man.
What feels nice?
To provide.
In what way?
No,
In an honest way.
In an honest way. It's nice. Bro, I once dated a girl, bruh. She was poor. Like, this is how poor she was, I picked her up from my house, I didn't know that she never left that small town before. So we go to town. And when I heard, she says, wow, there's Wimpy. Yo.
then you felt like a man.
It was like easy.
You felt like a man. At that point, you realized your value. Difficile up.
Yes. And you know, it's a funny thing you mention like that, but that's also part of being a man, is the fact that you can literally say to a woman, and that's what we thrive on. I can show you the way. Because that's what you also want. When you realize, you think wimpy is the thing. I have so much to show you.
Yeah.
And that's why men are more attracted to women who have not experienced so much in life, because you want to be, you want to show her the world. That's what you're supposed to do as a man. Let me take you. You don't want to.
Let me sing for them. Let them sing for you.
Let your first overseas trip be with me.
Let's go to the village, Mphuthi, and get wives.
Yes! Let's go to the villages.
You know what you explained, bro? You know, a lot of people have this misconception that men have this idea that there's mileage on women. And for the first time, I think you put it in such a way where it's not derogatory. So it's not mileage because, no, they've been using you. It's mileage because, no, you have seen the world. Your kilometers,
show you anymore.
you have traveled so far. I would literally be doing what everyone has been doing with you.
It's not special.
Naturally, we are givers. Hence, we are designed with certain things.
Yes.
Women are receivers.
That's what they are designed
with certain things.
Do you understand? So, as a man,
this sounds like a Pastamboro segment.
Put your hand on the screen.
This outfit is giving Mpho.
This video.
So you see, so again, I can show you the world. Like,
there's a certain, we do things because we need to do that. You want
Yeah.
to give your wife a certain life. You want to give her a certain experience. And you relish in her reaction. Oh my gosh, you did this for us. Oh,
And it gives you motivation to go
I've
look
never
for
been on
more.
a plane. I've never been in business class. Ooh, have you ever seen how appreciative it, like, and again, I'll use a very controversial example. Have you seen how appreciative an innocent girlfriend or wife is of a new experience versus a baddie who's experienced it many times?
It's not
You
the
are there
same.
when you land in Dubai. Oh, I see a good Burj Khalifa. They have the best cocktail. Oh, wait,
What's the Africa now it's about. I don't like that one. No.
Hi, Gaddafi.
Mukha mwana uyetsa so.
Every time my mother abandoned the booklet.
Hey, this one.
So no.
This one's a good.
That guy reminds me of Brooklyn. What do you mean?
To the point, like you want to give your woman those new experiences and you want to share them because as a man you're a giver, you know, and you want to experience those things for the first time with your person, and you want to be the person who's able to provide those experiences. And as a man, we don't want anything in return other than the appreciation. When we see how much you enjoy this, how much you appreciate it, I'm done. Like I've done my job. As a man, I've done my job.
When you don't feel appreciated anymore as a man, it's so easy for you to leave, regardless of what you are leaving.
Hallelujah.
You leave it all. You leave a house and everything. When you don't feel appreciated, where everything in that house feels tedious, or whatever it is that you're doing feels just tedious and no appreciation. You leave your job, you leave your marriage, you leave everything, and so it's like you leave the children.
Not to add on what Pops said, once our men by nature, actually, or even biblical. If I'm wrong, guys, you'll correct me, people at home, and comment. As men, to show it's natural for us. When we're young, unlike women, men, we involve people that we've never met in our dreams. Bona. Every man will say, Ntwana, yo, one day, Ntwana, Mfuna, maybe grade 10, 8, or 7, one day, Ntwana, Mfuna successful, Ngeskela, Mpayadla, Ntro, Ntwana, Ntatim Fazwam, you say, somewhere. But with women, the dream doesn't have a man. You understand?
That's the wedding.
Wait.
But with us, it includes them. It's like one day I want to be successful. All these things. Sometimes with other women, it can be one day I just want to buy my mother a house and just be happy with my kids. Like, fella. Hurry Runamo. But with us,
you had a beg to differ.
Yeah, no. I think I agree with him only because, like I said in another episode, women are tired of just like it almost feels like you're setting yourself up for failure. Because of past experiences, it's unfortunate that you get into a new relationship and you're like, in your mind, you can't visualize yourself with a husband.
That grade 80.
No, I promise you, I've never had dreams of a wedding. I've never seen myself with somebody. I've never seen myself as a wife.
That's the difference. That's the point. With guys, as young as we were, grade 7, grade 8, we already saying that one day I want to be successful, get married, provide for my wife. Yeah. But with women, even at that tender age, they don't think about men and marriage, nothing. But us, even at that age, I'm gonna go UCT. After UCT, get balad. After if rato availe, get maybe omong, and then give me batala high, get transi, get repair life. At that tender age. But you see, with them, they don't have that. But to the point that Pop said, or by nature, we want to provide. It's there. Hence, now I'm supporting what Pop said. Or by nature, Rona as men, we want to provide for them, kids, or whoever that is in our lives.
So then the narrative changes once you meet someone who can provide. That's when you change your mind and you see, okay, he can handle, he can do, I don't have to think. It's possible. Your mind will change.
So what kind of a man would you say what is your ideal man, Farieda, in terms of like values, morals?
I know the comment section is like this now.
What do you call Farieda followers? The Fardarmans. The Fargars.
We don't have it. What?
It's your legion of followers. Every voice is on. Hi guys, show Tsitsi shop and my crush. So what in this world that we live in, what does the ideal partner look like for Farieda? What does the ideal man look like?
You know, there's a saying that girls say when you're with your person, your brain, you kind of go off. Like, I don't have to think. I don't want to have to think. I just want to exist. Like, I just want to be there.
You want to submit.
I want to be there, and whatever you want, I'll do it because I know when I step away from here, I'm protected, I'm safe, I'm provided for. I don't have to do too much. I must just be a girl. Because I'm just a girl.
Wife number 2, you come. Welcome aboard.
What can you show her, someone? I can show you the way. Wait, you are 11 with just me. What's the monkey up? I'm the carpet.
You're up to rubbish. Up to absolute rubbish.
This is Aladdin.
Yeah, no. Who's the... Tabiso is the genie.
Jaffa! No!
Jaffa is the end. You must rap him.
So I come out of Sandri.
Yes!
We are working.
Tsitsi, we say, they have to do what they have to do.
You think so?
Do it, provide.
Do it.
It's just the safety that comes with having someone who thinks on your behalf.
Yeah.
Because you're already doing a lot of the work on its own. I don't want to do everything.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I never like you so much. Get a woo.
Yo, man. Hey, if anything, summary, my man, thank you so much for sharing your views with us. But what I want to actually thank you for, most importantly, is for being unapologetically yourself. I think that's something I learned about you through listening to your stand-up. Right? You are very unapologetic with what you have to say. And getting to know you, I realize you have that type of character. I'll compromise. Thank you for doing that, because not a lot of people in today's time are brave enough to do that. A lot of people like to conform to society and what's happening. They've done some tests. There was one FBI test where they I can't remember what it was. I'm going to paraphrase quickly. They put 18 people in a room. 17 of them were FBI agents, but they were all dressed in normal clothes. And they put out the flavor, and it was clearly grape flavor. But everyone kept saying, lemon emunat. This lemon is nice. This lemon is nice. Everyone got asked, what flavor is this? Lemon. The 18th person was the only normal person. But because everyone kept saying lemon, by the time they got to him, and they said, yo, what flavor is this? He knew it was grape, but he said lemon. Another visual representation I saw of this was, there's some video where people get into a lift, someone wears a helmet. You get into the lift, there's helmets on the floor. So every time someone comes into the lift, they put on a helmet. Every time someone comes in the lift, they put on... This guy who's been in the lift realizes people, every time they come in, they put on a helmet. By the third time, he picked up a helmet and put it on.
Doesn't know why.
Doesn't know why. Monkey see, monkey do. So a lot of people don't live their truth. And it's courageous to live your truth in these times.
Yeah.
So thank you for being unapologetically yourself and standing firm in your ways and your traditions and your culture.
Thank you for noticing
That's
that
how they
action.
make us vote ANC.
every 4 years.
Bruh, you put my moment. I was supposed to cry there. I was supposed to cry there. Shandre, Pops honoring going. Come on, dog. Come on.
okay.
Do it again.
Again.
Ntwana,
Sure, Pops.
Kiri, don't apologize for yourself,
Yeah,
Ntwana.
bro.
Why you chose so?
You are that guy.
Yeah.
Ha re nagana orange farm, re nagana summary. Ha re nagana marukgo a nang le writing
Yeah,
and print,
yeah.
re re summary.
When a paragraph is too long, re nagana summary. Thanks.
Cannot do it.
Yo,
But
man.
no, I also, because I remember we also started around the same time.
Yeah.
And you were always that guy where we're like, yo, what is somebody going to do? Because you were like the beacon of light of what we were supposed to do in that time.
Yeah.
And ever since that time, like you've went to greater heights and we recognize that. And still, usalimusutli to today, Raurata, you know, yeah.
Get it off your chest, lay it to rest. Get it off your chest. We can help you do the best. Get it off your chest. You don't have to guess. Here on PNC, we're on the quest to help you relieve that stress.
Get it off your chest.
Yes! This is going live today. Hey!
Yeah!
Hello everybody there, PNC. So everybody, yo guys, you know but either way, woo, I'm gonna
Ulela.
fight. Ngizolwa ukuthi ngikhulume isingisi. So guys, everybody, while everybody's grooving, going out, I prefer being at home or watching So to Dobies or PNC. Hello.
Hello.
Watching PNC. But my age mates look at me weird. They think that I'm weird because like I don't groove. I don't drink alcohol. They think that I'm boring. And I'm like, wait, guys, am I missing out? But then I don't have the pressure to go outside. And I just prefer being at home. Like, people should understand that, like, yo, I don't know. And I'm not suicidal, guys, but I want to die.
Huh?
Wanna die?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I know she's not suicidal, but she wants to die.
Yeah.
I
you,
get
you
that.
don't want to die because you're alive. If you
can
wanted to die,
understand
you'd
that
be
one.
dead.
Also, life is in phases.
There was a lot in this voice note.
There's so many moving parts. Who can quickly dissect?
So she's saying
Yeah.
she's a homebody basically. She doesn't go out. She likes watching Soweto Derby, PNC. But her age mates are making her feel maybe awkward about it. Because they're making her feel like she's boring, she's not adventurous, but she actually enjoys being indoors. So that's her predicament. Why can't they just let her be? And also she's not depressed.
But
I think she was just doing that to emphasize she's staying at home because she likes it, not that she's depressed
Or suicidal.
or suicidal. Yeah.
Oh, so I was trying to clarify the I don't mind dying part.
Yeah, but I think my sister Thabng, I think that it's a weird thing, but you need to stop fighting yourself more than they are fighting you. Because I think the age mates di dia dilo tse ba di dia mara ro wena o dia ntho o nya go e dia mara o dire o feel comfortable o e dia. So I think just let yourself go and stop fighting yourself. That's my advice. Because o tlo nya go ipolaya o sa nya go ipolaya wa ba ipolaya ka mistake.
Fardar, you're a loner.
yes, I am. I spend a lot of time at home. Yes. The thing is, I went through phases. So I did the partying. I did it every day, and it got tired and old. And now I'm at home, and people are wondering, like, what do you do? Being at home is cool for me. I'm fine. I'm happy when I'm at home. I don't have to worry about anything. So it's also just like accepting yourself for who you are and not letting people dictate to you, you're this age, you should be doing this. No one should be doing anything at any point. You do it if you want.
Yeah. Be comfortable in your own skin.
So life is phases.
Yeah, like you
go
might
through
just
a home
change.
phase, you go through an outside phase, you go through a relationship phase. Just
Just
Faith.
love.
And yeah.
Yeah, I think mentioned something important, sister, or be comfortable in your own skin, which is the most hardest thing to do, especially o transition or transition to being, those faces o swantse gore o ke thute go te swara le gore wena o tseba gore o ya kae o nyakang bophelong ba gago le gore if bagwera ba gago bona e le batho ba le gore keng ba rata go partia wena o sa nyake go tswela ka ntle mashego then buy yourself a book and o dule ka ntlong
English.
dula ka ntlong ngwaneshu reka something puku if le gore ga motho wa dipuku listen to music if ga motho wa mmino nyaka seo le gore keng se tswa kaone go wena a hobby and then hobby o focus mo yona and then that's it
go.
yeah
I don't think it's a problem. I just think you must just don't let people pressure you.
Yes.
Don't let it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hope that helps, my sister. Next voice note, Shane O'Mac.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi, Farieda. Hi, Tsitsi, the wholesome father. Mpho Pops, whose eyes look like Mr. Potato Head's eyes. Tabiso and Chandra in the background doing magic. Fact checker and the marvelous laugh.
Marvelous.
So, guys, I have a bit of a serious topic to talk about, right? How do we get more guys and men to speak out about being sexually assaulted or sexually harassed or both? Because both happened to me just a few weeks ago. And even making this voice note now just feels like a thing of, man, you're just overreacting. You're going to be fine. So how do we get more guys to speak out about this and, have a voice about this? And yeah, unfortunately, in my case, I'm not saying either one is good, but unfortunately, in my case, it was a gay guy that did it to me. And it was someone that I knew pretty well. So I didn't really expect that from him. So how do we get guys and men to speak out about this kind of thing?
Yeah, no.
Yo, first and foremost, my brother, sorry about what happened to you. It's terrible. And I know we live in a society where men are not taken seriously when that happens to us. So I just want to say, for what you had to go through, what you had to endure, it's okay. Some people might find it funny and, but I think at the core of this is why men are afraid to go and report such things, is because certain people won't take them seriously. Even the law, going to police station and going, as a man, I got sexually assaulted. That time you're a built guy and they're like, how did you let this happen? So because of what you went through, I just want to say from one brother to another, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I can only understand, I can't even begin to think what that's like. I think as men, that's our worst fear, especially going into prison.
Yeah.
That is your number one fear because the chances of that happening are 98.5%. That is why, ask any man, our biggest fear is not wild animals or the law, or we fear going into prison with other men because we fear what they're actually going to do to us when we get there and we are at our most vulnerable. So I'm sorry you had to endure that. In terms of advice, I genuinely, from my side,
Can I tell you a weird story about that? Nah?
Oh yeah, it's happened to you. Bamu munile.
And here's bruh, very, very sad things make me laugh. And when I laugh, it's not because it's not serious. It's just that there's nothing else I can do. It's either that or I'm going to laugh and I'm going to cry, whatever. So, ish, bro. That's not a funny thing, right? It's a very, 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 very serious situation. And people take it lightly. And I know that even coming to a podcast is one of your last resorts or the best resorts because there's no other option. You understand? So it's like, it's stuff like that. Like once it happens to you, I don't know what to say, but yeah, I feel you, man.
Can
Sorry.
I jump in there?
Sorry.
To answer the question of how do we get men to talk about this, and it's not just men, anyone who's actually been sexually assaulted, most of the time people feel like they were also at fault when they've been sexually assaulted. But you gotta understand that none of that was even if it's someone you knew, my brother. People take advantage of people. So you gotta understand none of it was your fault. I think the how is there. We need to start speaking about how
Joking about it.
not even joking about it, but
I can't say you can't joke
No,
about
for
it.
real, bro. Because when you joke, trust me, all your jokes, I've had them here. All your jokes are not happy jokes. None of you tell happy jokes.
I know, but we,
Yes.
but
Yes,
we joke about it after the fact. We heal with jokes. You don't make a joke about it as it happens. Because we need to create a space where someone can come, oh, gents, la mokgopola mang, da manong patrekile, and then
Yes. But it's easier to get the information out through jokes.
Yes.
No, but
that
I
is
won't
true.
be able to take you. If you came and you joked around, hey, mabane wait man kentsing. Kutlile fela Vaseline eh.
Personally, no,
No, I know, but I'm
wait,
saying
wait,
you tell the pain first.
wait. Like, I want to explain this. Personally, I've healed through the most traumatic in situations, and you have been there, right there. And I joked about it all, not having this, not whatever, all those situations. And that has been able to communicate to so many people out there that will come to me and say, yo, bruh, you see that thing about suicide? It saved my life. That Chandra has seen it many, many times where guys are like, yo, bro, I was about to hang today. And then I watched that thing and I did this. It's funny, yes. It is funny, yes. It can be funny. But it doesn't take away from the fact that it's a serious thing and this thing. And that's why maybe, I don't use comedy for fun times. It's fun. I guess you make fun out of something. But it's very, very powerful. And I think that even jokes can be something that you use to. The joker is a funny person, but is he joking?
No.
But I hear both of you. But okay, both of you guys are correct.
What you said.
But with Tsitsi, it comes with the gift.
Yes,
It
and not
comes with the
everyone is
gift.
like that.
But him,
it doesn't have the
he's
gift of
from the
comedy.
other world.
Yes.
So we are from the same world. I joke about, I mean, today we talked about things that are personal.
Very personal.
Can you understand? People don't know those things about me.
Yeah.
But because that's who we are, it is an innate thing. So it's
And
easy
it's a
for
safe
us.
space.
Instantly,
Which is what he's asking for.
We can bar. But with them, we have to dissect first. And we have to read it first. Okay, Isan. So maybe, like I should pop sorry, after an hour or two or whatever, then Ikhona will say that, but from the sender to the receiver, there's a sort of like there's a thin line there. We are the practitioners. Yeah, it's this art. So who is for when you can instantly right now if Bakari wena baza low table or pops. You understand? From you, but from
someone else.
From someone else.
It's a traumatic experience.
It's like trauma.
Yes.
But if pops as a comedian first,
your mind will go there.
As a comedian, your mind automatically thinks funny. So I try okay today serious. So we are always fighting against ourselves. Understand the but for them to answer the brother at home, right now we have forums, men forums where men now have a safe space where they can speak about despicable things that they went through. Because in a normal setting like this and other setting, I'm telling you, it's not easy because we are talking about a sensitive thing that we discussed today. The masculinity. Once someone dismasculinate you, or emasculate. Thanks.
Got you.
Second wife. So, understand? So once that thing emasculate you as a man, other men already they look at you as you are no longer a man.
Sure.
And it becomes a stigma, a stain, it stays there. So there are forums, my brother, that I think you should go to, men forums, where you can at least find other men that went through the same thing that discusses the same issues, and then that's a safe space. I think that's my 2 cents.
Yes, I agree with you. And that's what I was trying to clarify with you, Khor. This guy is asking us, how?
Yeah.
How do I get to a place where I can share what I've been through? You know, like you said, for him to come here, it's his last resort. And I understand Khor, comedy is the way that we process things, but not necessarily for him.
Sure.
Right? And also, even with comedy, we have to go through the trauma first to process the comedy. When you come and tell me that someone has passed away in your family, you don't tell it to me as a joke. You tell me this has happened. Then we process that, and 5 minutes later, we're joking about it. So in order for us to be able to joke about it, we have to process the information first.
True.
So my brother,
I apologize.
No. Dog, there's no wrong or right on our podcast.
No. I'm just saying maybe it might seem, a little bit insensitive.
No, it's not.
I'm not apologizing.
And the people who watch us know who we are.
Yeah.
So there's no need to apologize. There's no new friends here. There's no one watching going, how could he? How could he?
I don't apologize anymore.
And also, we live in a time. I'm gonna tell you a story now.
Be like somebody. Be unapologetic.
When I was 14 years old, now I can't.
Listen. What happened? There's so many things happening in Murmur.
When I was 14 years old, there was also a gay gentleman that kind of groped me. Right? I didn't know I have big balls. He told me, yo. And he touched me. And what I did was I actually just spoke about it. I said, that man touched me here. Like he touched me on my balls. And I explained to the people around me, I was uncomfortable. He made me feel uncomfortable. And eventually, someone listened to me. And that person was like literally chased out of the community and not welcomed there. And not because he was gay, because he was a predator. And if he continued, he would have done something much worse to me. But because I spoke, and that's the most important thing, is just speaking. Never, ever keep quiet. Say, there's the ball snatcher. Say it.
But I feel like we can't
from Orange Farm.
Yeah.
He's from Orange Farm.
As much as that is true, you gotta factor in that most predators do it in such a nice way that the people who are part of the thing don't even recognize that this is happening to them.
Sean,
I know, but
do you know how he came to me
about it?
too? You know how he came to me? He said, you look gay, man. I don't think you're straight. I don't think you're straight.
At 14?
Yes, at 14. I say, I don't think you're straight. I think you like boys. Let me show you. And then he cupped me.
You see, but now not everyone will realize what that moment is. Other people have no idea.
Let me show you. Why are you gay? I'm not gay. No. I'm not. Exactly.
That's wild.
That is crazy.
But I'm telling you, most of the people have no idea. And it's not just men. I'm talking
in
during
general,
sexual assault.
yes.
Most of the people have no idea what's happening. Some are in such an environment that they've been convinced that this is how things are done.
Yes.
I know a boy back home who, when he started liking girls, there was a guy who was doing the same things to him. But they used to tell him, this is how you get girls. And he used to go back to that guy because to him, he's learning how to get girls.
Yeah.
To him, this was part of what
Growing up.
every other guy does to get girls. So it's not as simple as that.
It's psychology.
It's unfortunate that I can't say the name, but we met a guy, you and I, Tsitsi, who's a famous DJ. And he was part of, I can't say too much about what he was part of, but his friend, a guy he grew up with that he trusted, tried this thing. And for the longest of times, that's my dude, that's how we play. Up until one day, someone else went, that's crazy, right? He's not supposed to do. That band broke up. They never worked together again. And even today, he's what is that?
How many hands does he DJ with?
Sorry, my pitch changed.
Pops, don't do that. That's not what I'm talking about. Leave Marumba bitch out of this. This has got nothing to do with that. And it's not him, but it's not him. But
Okay, I've never met
How
Marumba
deep is
Peach.
this?
yeah? Listen, this
Is it part of a revolution?
Eminem, let me tell you.
I get deeper.
Listen, this bro had no idea that this was what was occurring. Up until people in the industry
Well, like,
went,
that's not okay.
my brother,
Yeah.
angeke ngiphile so.
Is this when we were chatting on BBM?
No. It's a different group.
Oh.
It's not even.
Oh, okay.
You won't even guess right now.
Of course not. I don't want
We
to
don't
guess
need to,
because
yeah.
We don't need to guess.
But the point-
because there
let-
is
let me-
people like sorry, I finished.
Let me just finish. So that's why I'm saying, as much as you're correct, there are people. By the time he realized this was already old, he was in the industry, but people around him had to go, man, we see when, man, this is not right. Up until he went and confronted, then found this bro has been operating like that, not just with him, with other people also.
Yeah.
That's why other people never came back to the studio.
Bro, there's a brewer I know from my childhood, right? Exactly the same thing as Chandra. Like we all kids, playing around, right?
Sounds like it's an
You know
A1.
what was happening?
I didn't
right?
like
So the first thing and the fun like first it was a dude and then it was a girl, an older girl in our transport, right?
Yeah.
That would like force us to like kiss one another, force us to like, touch one another. And we'd like, bruh, as like you're saying, no idea that, this is a wrong thing. Because when you go home and you're like, oh, I kissed Lerato today, whatever. And then you tell your sister, tell my sister, I tell sister, what's going on? They tell the transport driver and then it escalates. And then you realize after a while, but you don't even realize what was wrongly done to you. Only when you start learning this. Like when he's saying this, I'm like, oh, those were not games. Like,
Games.
Because they changed
Wow. They're not games.
They were games.
No. It wasn't like that at all. It was just like we didn't understand what
it
was.
was.
Going on. It was just playing, I guess.
Ish, I'm trying to find trauma because now I feel left out.
Trying to find trauma.
Ha o ne monna ke Chandra majita kaofela e tla so.
Nako ke na le 7 Samar.
Mpho
Ke wele ka bicycle.
ko kae?
Ko Lekolwane Street ko Foslorus.
Baskele ya kena ka isi ya teng.
Ya kena ko Polum.
You see, we're answering how the guy says we talk about it.
Yes.
Luna.
Yes.
But we processed.
The information. We are healing. We are healing. Because I'm sure they're going to do that. They're going to have these forums that Summer is talking about. They're going to have these shared experiences where they're going to really connect and trauma bond, because that's what you really need to do. Hence any, like even in rehab, that's why we have like, what do you call the person who supports you, your sponsor? Someone that can hold you accountable, that can check in on you. But you support each other, you share the trauma. Then you become friends.
Yes.
And once you become friends, that's when you start making light
Of the situation. Yeah.
and you start making fun of how this person shared. That's what we do with funerals as well. We laugh at each other for, then when you got to this part, wallah, wena.
And by the way, and I was too young for the touching, but I saw my brothers and friends getting touched and kissed. But we're always too young. And then I told sister, and sister, escalated, and the girl got kicked out of our transport.
Yeah, sure. It feels like he's realizing what happened.
Yeah.
No, I am because
actually
of
quite
that
scary.
of Chandra's story. Because I'm like, oh snap, like that stuff is wrong.
It's just talking, my brother. Just
So
talk.
I think to Chandra's point, and I think we need to move on, guys. My brother, you dropped a serious bomb on us.
Yeah, it
but
was serious.
I think that the very simple answer to this is speak up. I saw it on another podcast. They were talking about dealing with trauma, and someone said, if you put trauma is like having a glass of water and pouring piss in it and adding sugar. You adding sugar is you trying to carry on with your life and trying to do other things to act like this thing didn't happen. No amount of sugar is going to change the fact that there's piss in this glass. So you need to deal with this. This is a trauma you're going to carry for the rest of your life. You need to heal. So please find a support group, because there are many.
Yeah,
You are not I know this has happened to you, but this is not unique. It's happened to so many other people. And we live in an era where there are so many support groups, physically, online, phone calls, helplines. Please look into doing all those things. My advice is always going to be go to church. Church is a great community. It's full of people who can actually counsel you and help you heal from this, and people who can be around you and support you. And they're not going to judge you based on what happened to you. Instead, they'll be there to receive you and help you heal. So, yeah, man.
Go to a good church.
Yes.
I never thought I'd do this, but
Do
hey,
it.
I'm here. So I've just got out of 5-year relationship, and I'm only 22. It's funny.
22.
I'm thinking here, and then after I got out of the relationship, I just buried myself. I was working. Like I wanted to avoid it, but it's catching up with me because I need to understand why I left it. So I decided to take leave and reflect on my life.
Good.
I realized, you know what? I needed to leave the relationship. I needed to be alone. I live alone now. With this guy. But now I live alone, and I realized, you know what? I need to do this life thing alone now. Yes, I'm going to find a partner, but I think it was actually too early for us to decide. Guys, Lento, this is life, so we don't know what we're doing. We're helping each other. Chomi, try this, but where's the formula, guys? What is the formula?
Oh, the formula is to heal, my sister.
Yeah.
Heal. It's okay to be alone sometimes. Tsitsi said it the other day and it completely exploded on the internet. A lot of us are afraid of being by ourselves. A lot of us are afraid of just sitting with ourselves. So I think right now, you don't realize, especially in a relationship like that, for that long, you give so much of yourself, You start entering into this thing of like, oh, you're my better half, oh, you're this or that. Who are you completely? Because when you go into your next relationship, you must give completely of yourself. Understand and know who you are. So that you can be your full self in this relationship, so that you don't feel broken when you exit a relationship. Be 100% fully yourself. And if you need this time to heal, reflect, and learn about yourself and who you are, it's going to be not only beneficial for the next person, it's going to be the most beneficial for you.
I think right now the lady is doing the right thing. I think people are afraid of quietude and solitude. So any person who cannot be with themselves, they cannot be with anyone else. Because if you are avoiding yourself, how else are you going to be with someone else? So that which you are trying to avoid, it is the very same thing that causes problems in most cases, because we get into relationships not knowing who we are, and we are running away from ourselves. So the fact that this lady is taking time to understand what is going on, that reflection will give her more time to know what they want, why from the first place they were in that relationship. I mean, if it's 5 years, which means she wasn't living since she was 17. So 17, 18, 19, 20, okay, 22, I think it's 5 years. Maybe the girl that she was 17 years and what she is now as a 22-year-old person, two different people. Completely. So you might find out now she realizing, okay, I think now I'm trying to understand how the world works, who I am, and what I want. So I think right now, my sister, there's nothing wrong with you trying to find out who you are and what is going on. The more you spend time with yourself, the more you'll understand who you are.
Oh, beautiful words from a beautiful man. Summary. Thank you for summarizing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What an emotional roller coaster of an episode.
This one
I think
was too much.
I think we've had every single emotion here today. Yeah, man. Bro.
What?
I'm thinking about last week's episode. Was it last week's episode?
What happened?
I think I traumatized the audience.
With what?
What did you do?
Let me apologize. You know, I squeezed Tsitsi's bumps.
Wow.
Oh,
Bro, you
so
see, these things
see
are
now,
happening
yeah,
over
now
and
you see.
over and over and over and over
Because
again.
Tsitsi's going to be on a podcast 10 years from now. And you know, bro, when we were doing PNC, bro.
And I'm gonna
Happy birthday, next thing.
Even that licking, I always thought it was a joke, eh? That was sexual harassment.
Yeah. The guy who licked you at the Thabng in July.
I always thought it was a joke. Like, Mona.
The guy who licked your face.
You were mommed.
You were mama?
I was mommed. Bro,
you on my face.
That's what they call
They
it.
call it mommed.
Mona.
30 years Because it's a small little things like.
Yeah,
I think what's
you do it there, it's like the gym bros way. Yes.
Me, it's joke.
After the game.
That's joke behavior.
Yeah, that's what I believe it to be. Because in running, that's what like when you run, it's like yo dog, yo, nice one.
Yeah,
Like,
sports.
They hit you like sports. It's like that for.
But I think
so
this
it's like
again,
what you're saying is
these
sexual
predators,
harassment.
You feel when it's different.
Yeah.
That's what Chandra was trying to articulate.
Yeah.
You know,
There's a
there's
difference.
things where if you look back in your files in your head, there's lots of things that have happened that are just weird. But there are things where you felt weird. Where you went, this doesn't feel right. And our advice to everyone out there who's watching is, if anyone has ever made you feel that way or is currently making you feel that way, please speak up. Don't. Some people are scared into submission. Please speak to your family members, speak to your siblings, speak to your friends, speak to your teacher, speak to your transport driver, speak to anyone you can speak to. Please, guys, if there's one thing, do not be afraid to speak up. The reason why we lose a lot of people to suicide and all of these things is because something traumatic happened in someone's life and they just felt alienated and they felt like, if I told this person what this person did to me, it would collapse our family or it would do this.
Yeah.
Just
and
go
those are
out
so
there.
prevalent.
Those are the ones, actually.
Yes.
They're so prevalent.
That's the one thing I know. So if someone touches you, you're not gay.
Yes.
You're not doing anything wrong.
The thing is, as men,
like that's the one guy.
I think these guys are so smart that when they do it, it looks like they are playing. I understand. That's why in most cases
It's
they
deceiving.
get away with it, because they do it in such a way that it assimilates the one that we do as guys, so that you cannot distinguish the difference.
Yes.
But like Mpho says, only that feeling of mara, man.
You feel weird.
Yes, and also, Rona as men, actually, that's why we suffer the most, because we are afraid to speak about those things. Because one, let's have the whole term here, which means if ohana go mumun or go so, which means you are homophobic.
Yeah.
So now you end up submitting, because battle cancel. So now even if the guy I tried to touch Pops at Thabng July, he gave me a certain treatment. Guys, Pop is not what you think he is. He is just so cold, and I felt like, so now you are sitting there, Bao Mumuna. You are there like, because why Mumuna? Utoluza di gigi. Yasamaya Simba. So now the guys, Mumune. Remumune.
It doesn't mean anything.
Oh my God.
Remumune.
I'm comfortable in my manhood.
And that's exactly what happened, because when they mumun me, I ran away.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
And I check on the mummunists.
I ran away because I was angry.
Kiri, guys, you will never be mumuned by Mthomong Osna New.
Yes.
The mummunists to Kiri elite. Kiri owner something. Very Tsitsi. I like your jokes. You're like, me too.
Take one for the team.
Pops, you're so fun. Yes. Because you will lose the flights, the bookings.
Take one for the team, my brother.
Sometimes don't take power dynamics.
I don't take
Speak
one
up,
for the
cheese
team.
babies.
Speak up.
Speak now.
Yeah.
It ends with us.
Yeah.
And as gents, please, guys, we have a big plight in our country. The women and the children of this country are facing a big plight, and it's us. So as gents, we need to be better. We need to do better. Yeah. Please, guys. So,
Yeah, man. Please.
please.
Don't be a Mormon.
So it's good to
Njarani. Molefe rani.
All right. Cheese babies. On that note, it's time to finally end this episode.
Oh, what an episode.
Yo.
What an episode. Hi, season 1 and season 2.
Yeah.
Hey, summarizer.
But thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for just somebody dude where, you know. Thank you for just thinking there's that guy out there. It was nice doing this. I've never done. I don't know. So this was just good. So thank you for the invite. I hope for you know you had as much fun as I had.
No, we had too much fun. Too much fun. And we're gonna invite you back as soon as the braces.
Thanks. What's up?
Progress guy.
Progress guy.
Record the S.
All right. Anything anyone would like to shamelessly plug?
No, sir.
Anything? Oh, let me rephrase. Anything anyone would like to shamelessly plug this year? Oh. All right. All right. Every Sunday, you can catch us at Biscope Comedy Sundays. Every second Sunday, you can catch us at Artistry Comedy Sundays. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching People Need Comedy right here on the internet. If you liked what you saw today, make sure you like and you subscribe and hit that notification bell to make sure you never miss the live premiere. Homonatimo, live comments, but to bareka the barking memberships.
Yes.
Homonat guarana. I'm sure limodi comments. Bakwara, my designer Mpho 2-piece tracksuit, ya Persian carpet. Marho sharp. Homonati. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Retla Lebona, same time, same place next week, right here on People Need Comedy. From us in the studio, it's a goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
You look like 4:30 in the morning.
Yes.
Aye.
You good?
What's
up, darlings?
Yeah, what up, youngin?
You good?
What up, Whistle Dick?
What's up, very
I don't want to be subjected. Hi, Nati.
How are you?
Get that side.
Stay out my way, my brother. Stay out my way.
I'm there. Which is
I'm
fine.
about to clip you in the corner.
I'll be there.
Look at my bag. I'm gonna clip him in the corner. In time.
Okay, guys, before we start, right?
Yes, sir.
As you can see, this is some comments. I think this is not right to keep your saying what I have to say.
Farieda. We are here and I'm about to win this race if Pops doesn't cheat. The cheaters are Pops and DJ and the other cheater is coming now.
Yo, just so we're all aware, I'm starting last. I'm in the back. I'm the last one. Let's see how this ends.
I was still complaining time.
Where's the shampoo for? Like you see over here, Lawana Moga Fitu. Yeah, number 1, Tsitsi.
All decent Martha's cheese babies, cheese girls, cheese boys, wherever you are with your cheese pan your place. If you like what you just seen right now on PNC, you better like, you better subscribe, you better set up that notification so every time a new episode come, you not miss out on the good things. Blow, 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 blow.